the three things that I shared with them after the game. One, it started with an incredible scouting report. You know, Bo Braden, and I know that I totally respect the competition, but the action they run offensively, which back in the day was all called this Princeton type look, our players absorbed it with film this morning at 11:30, a walkthrough at noon, and film prior to the game. Then they transferred it into competition. I'm incredibly proud of the scouting report and the execution of our plan. The third thing, I'm over the top excited about was the togetherness in this basketball team. You know, caring is a very special talent. And everywhere we look in society today, caring would be an answer to a lot of our problems. And this team and their ability to care about the task at hand and each other is all that a coach can ask for. And I'm going to give you a statistic to back it up. Sam DeVault, who you just spoke with, it took 10 shots. Well, he made 8 out of 10. I go to him too. Nobody on the basketball team, and we played 14 players, took any more than 6 shots. Now, conversely, you look at Mount St. Joe's, they had 3 players take 29 of their 42 shots. 29 of their 42 shots. About 70% of their shots. And I just, the caring that this team displays, not just passing and offense, it's both ends. Like our goal tonight defensively was to defend and communicate as one. That there was one voice, but it was 5 people contributing to that voice. And I was thrilled. I was thrilled for it. I really was.
That's awesome, Scott. Well, again, congratulations on the win here this evening. You know, how does it feel to open up the new year with 2 back-to-back wins at home after that first one, you know, eluded you all against, you know, Tennessee Chattanooga?
Well, we had to schedule.
How's it feel?
And, you know, I appreciate Transylvania. I appreciate Mount St. Joe's. These schools, Trancy's played 5 games against all Division I programs. Moorhead twice, Eastern, Kentucky privately, Murray. Mount St. Joe's has played Western Illinois and Miami, Ohio. And, you know, I appreciate the schools. Now, the next 8 weeks, a 16-game run, hopefully, in the A-Sun, starting with the preseason in one poll, the #1 team, #2 in the other poll. A team that 2 years ago was in the NIT championship against Texas. That same Texas program that today beat Kansas by like 25. Now, Lipscomb will be a tremendous challenge. But I want to challenge the community, and they're going to get tired of hearing it all week. I want Freedom Hall, with the restrictions we have, to become Freedom Hall. I want it to become Freedom Hall. This is Lipscomb. They were in the NIT championship 2 years ago on ESPN. They have the preseason player of the year. Was he voted player of the year preseason? Abdullah, the big kid from Lipscomb? I think so. Yeah. You know, and this is a great, great challenge. But you say, well, you had challenges at Duke and at Notre Dame, and Chattanooga's 8-1. Now, this is measurable in conference standings starting Friday night in Freedom Hall.
All right. Well, you know, these first few games leading into conference play, what do you think are some of the biggest, I guess, takeaways that you all have, you know, learned from these games in terms of either, you know, Division I play or just playing together or whatever that you all are using to prepare for opening conference play next week? Well,
we're just getting better as a basketball team. Like, for example, our closeouts to three-point shooters, our ability to contain the basketball both on the perimeter and inside. And I don't want to get too technical, but the willingness to learn and practice makes for productive practices. We're not in practice just trying to put time in. We're in practice trying to get better, not just individually, get better collectively. And we're not done. We've got 4 great days. We'll be off tomorrow. We've got 4 great days plus walk through on Friday to get ready for Friday night.
All right. First of all, don't ever be afraid to get technical with me, Scott. I love all that stuff. Go ahead and give me all the detail you can give me.
Well, we have to wall off. We worked on really walling off inside and not letting people, we want to make people uncomfortable. I'll be like that. That's a good way to put it.
Okay.
This is a tremendous challenge. And playing back-to-back, 2 games in 22 hours. We've already studied these other leagues. I'll give you an example. In the MAC, the Coach Patino in his league, they did it back in December. 8 teams, 4 games, only 1 team won both days. The gap in points was astronomical. Coach Patino's team, Iona won by 28 on Friday, got beat by 14 on Saturday. So 42-point swing. So we have been studying it. You can't play the same for 80 minutes. And this is a challenge that we have been preparing for since the ASUN made this decision for us to play back-to-back, same opponent Friday, Saturday. Now we're going to put it to work.
All right. Well, this being the first weekend of playing these type of back-to-back games, how did you see the team react to that challenge? Physically, mentally.
We were great. Our strength coach Steve Hartman did a great job in terms of taking care of their bodies with Brad Bluestone, the refueling, the ice baths, all the things we did, from a nutritional standpoint. But look at our league itself. The top 2 teams played. Liberty won by 10. Lipscomb won by 10 last night, got beat today by 16. It's a 26-point swing. Same players, same location, everything. So we'll prepare for the week as a whole, all week.
All right. Well, let's talk some more about, tonight. First of all, Sam DeVault, I understand he had a career high tonight, 18 points, 8 of 10 shooting. Was he, I don't know, what was it like to just kind of see him, get going and do the damage that he was able to do tonight against the Lions?
I had a little talk with him this morning. That's not why he played great today, but I talked to him this morning about 2 things. One, just continue every day absorbing all the way, the way we play. It's very new to him. And the second thing I encouraged him is continue to lean on everyone to help you. Your teammates, CJ's been through it, JB's been through it, Pedro's been through it, Ethan's been through it, as well as your staff. And he said, Coach, I'm doing it and I love it. And it shows in his play. Show me somebody that loves their job. I will show you someone good at their job. Show me someone that hates their job. I'm going to show you somebody not very good at their job.
Yeah. I think he's the biggest, longest player on the team at 6'10". Getting a guy like that, going early, how does that change the complexion of the game when you get your big man, involved in a game like that?
Well, it creates a balanced team. Nick Thielen played great tonight. Nick Thielen goes 5 for 5 from the field and only played 11 minutes. He gets a defensive rebound, runs and dunks it at the other end. I mean, these players are complementing each other. And good teams statistically will fill up the stat sheet. Extraordinary teams are made up of players who make each other better. That's what we try to teach every day.
All right. And I believe you all hit the 50 points again in the paint after, finishing with 52 last night against Transylvania. Was that something that you all came into this weekend focused on doing, or was that just something?
It wasn't a focus, but it is just teaching balance inside out. You look we go 50%. We shot from the 3. As you take that away, we were 28 for 41 from the 2. That's amazing shooting. We were 28 for 41.
All right, and on that, kind of going back to that that note about playing together, another big night. from the bench guys this evening. I'm trying to see here really quickly. Yeah, they had 33 points on Friday night and came with 52 points here tonight. So, you know, when you get we're able to get your bench guys involved and get them kind of contributing to the result of the game. You know, what are games like this where you get those guys involved? How can these help the team as you all move forward into conference?
It helps, and what's helped with us all along is it makes practices incredibly competitive. And when you're pushed to practice, you get that. I mean, our practices are competitive. That's where you get a true read. And it's 1 through 14. And when Garrett Tipton's back, well, it's 1 through 15. No doubt.
All right. Well, any other thoughts and feelings as you all prepare to?
No, we need freedom all. We need freedom all next Friday and Saturday. And I'm gonna be yelling from the mountaintop.
Against, you know, Tennessee Chattanooga, and you know, how does it feel to kind of, you know, hit that that milestone for the program?
Yes, sir. It's great. Honestly, starting off the new year fresh with 2 great wins, headed into conference play. I mean, it's a great feeling to have, and we're hoping to carry that momentum into practice next week into the games Friday and Saturday. But I mean, it feels great to especially play well as a team and to play that well together. It's just a great feeling. And then winning is the best feeling in the world.
Okay. Besides, you know, picking up the W's, were you all using, or were you all looking to accomplish anything specific against, you know, Transylvania or Mount St. Joe's over these last couple of games to get you all prepared for conference play next week?
We didn't. I don't believe we really had any statistical goals, but I believe we had goals to come closer as a team, and you know, to play better as a team, and you know, just get a better feel for each other, because we know with the year we had a lot of games canceled, so we don't get it's a weird year, but being able to take opportunities like this, play Friday, Saturday, like we will throughout conference play, I think it's great for our team chemistry and just us, you know, getting the feel for playing in games together. All that, I think is great.
All right. I think this is the first of the first back-to-back you all have experienced this season. It's pretty much going to be like this for the rest of January and February.
Yes, sir.
On out. How do you feel personally, or how did the team adjust to, you know, playing 7 on Friday and 5 on Saturday? How was that adjustment for you?
I mean, I think we did pretty good. You know, we got the biggest thing I think is us being able to take care of our bodies, and then mentally being able to come back and prepare for, in this case, a totally different opponent than the one we played the night before. As in, when conference play starts, it's going to be more about adjusting and fixing what we've done. Like next week when we play Lipscomb 2 days in a row, we're going to have to adjust Friday to Saturday. But this week was just learning a whole new team, which was it wasn't tricky for us, but I think our team did a great job of picking up with all the scouting reports on the fly and stuff like that.
All right. I think you all came away with, I think, another 50.9 from points in the paint. I believe you all finished with 52 last night against Transylvania. Was attacking the lane, was that something that you all, you know, came into this weekend, specifically focused on, or is that just something that, you know, you all found that the lane was there throughout the 2 games and you all just kind of took advantage of it to the best of your ability?
I think a little bit of both. We always try to get we always like to score in the paint. We like to get the way we play, I think, allows us to score a lot in the paint. So that's always a big goal for us. But then these 2 days, I think we really executed well at getting points down low and just points at the rim, easy points that were good for us.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know, anything y'all were looking forward to, or, you know, some feelings as you all start conference play next week, and you know, what's kind of the team, the feeling amongst the team as you all face that?
After this weekend, we're feeling very good going into next week, but we realize, you know, it's going to be a stretch, 2 months of preparing for new teams, and then Friday, Saturday games. So I mean, we're going to have to prepare each and every day and bring it each and every day. But I think our team is very excited about this new opportunity for us.